Well, as an accountant, I have a number of different clients, and they come to me for getting their books done and getting the management reports, but also they come to me for advice on what to do with their money. And what Billy has brought is, for those clients that are in that situation, they're asking me, look, I've got this amount of money, I'm not quite sure what to do with it. It's not my level of expertise, so I can refer them to Billy, which is fantastic. And then what he can do from there is he can research the market, come to them with a recommendation. But not only that, he can also explain it to them so they're comfortable in what the decision is that they're making. And I found Billy over the years to be he's excellent at that. He talks very quickly, but he has a lot of information to distill into a short amount of time. And my clients have been particularly grateful for that help, because they leave saying, right, I know what is happening with my money. I'm glad and I'm confident in what's happening with it, and they've got that confidence through Billy, which is a great reflection then for my service, since making the introduction to himself. One of the last people I introduced him to, I volunteer for a charity. I'm treasurer on that charity, and again, we had some surplus funds and we were trying to work out what to do with it. And I introduced him to one of the directors on the board of this charity, just to sign, to co-sign the authorization to go ahead and do what we decided to do with Billy. And of course, in conversation with him, he had his own things that he needed to get sorted, and he's now a client of Billy's as well. And I think that's the nature of it. He's very personable. He knows a lot of the information. As I said, I say to my clients, he talks quite quickly, but just ask him questions and slow him down if you need to clarify any information. But you can trust that he's going to do what he says he's going to do, and that he has the access to that information. And he's always, that I suppose, 2 or 3 steps ahead of any other person could be, because he's right there, that information. And with financial information, it changes so quickly from day to day. It's important to be on the forefront, or you could miss something. I think the main thing is really the confidence I have from talking to him. I know he knows his stuff because I've been dealing with him for a number of years, but particularly I know he goes, God love him, to all those conferences and to all that, to get all that background information that I have no interest in knowing. But it's great to have the confidence of him knowing that, and obviously his authorization, and he's got the full range. So it's not he represents a couple, he can see the whole picture, and he can represent all the lenders, or has access to all the lenders and all the key players, which gives me the confidence as well. But it's mainly his personality in dealing with him, and that's what gives me the confidence referring him on to another client. I have the confidence that he'll be able to relate the information. As an accountancy business, what I'm always trying to do is help a client understand, to see their figures and to understand what's going on with them, so that they can make better decisions. That's really all what I do. And Billy's another part of that, which is to help them understand their financial, be it their pension or their deposits or whatever it is, help them see what's going on and help them understand what's going on, so they can make the decision that's right for them. And what gives me the confidence is Billy's personality, backed up obviously by his knowledge, backed up by his authorization, but it's really that personal relationship he's able to have. And I've been delighted with the service, especially representing on the board of the voluntary organisation I work for, that I can state those things and have the confidence that they're working out, because they have worked. We've got the results. I'd recommend them very highly, and I do, because I recommend them personally to friends and family if they're looking for somebody, or if they have a question, because a lot of people don't necessarily think of going to a broker as the first thing. So if somebody does have an issue, I'll very quickly and immediately, really, I'll say, look, maybe have a just chat with Billy. And that is another thing that I find excellent, is he'll do a no obligation conversation, and it's a real no obligation conversation. If I refer people to him, he knows that that's somebody I've introduced. He'll have a quick chat with them, point them in the right direction, or if it's a service he can provide, he will. So from that point of view, I very strongly recommend people just even have a conversation with them, have a chat, pick his brain, download from his brain is what I often say to them, and see what can come out of it for you.